Hi, my name's Trisha Clark, and today I wanted to guide you through a yoga sequence to help you feel connected and balanced in your root chakra. So, our root chakra is an energy center that lies at the base of our tailbone. It is connected to the earth energy and how we, on a day-to-day basis, how we feel safe and secure and grounded to the earth. So I thought today we would start in a seated position. So one of the best yoga poses to feel grounded is sitting in Sukhasana, your seated posture. Now, if you have any essential oils at home that are like cedar wood or frankincense, any kind of essential oil that has tree essence, I'm going to use Arbor Vitae, which is red cedar. And I absolutely love it. And with the intention, we're using these oils to help us anchor into our practice, to help focus our mind, and to just bring in that grounding energy like a tree into our mindset today. So just gently taking your oil, rub it between your hands, and take 3 slow, deep breaths. With intention to connect to the energy, the wisdom of trees, of Mother Earth. And then any remaining oil, just gently placing that on the heels and on the soles of your feet. And we'll start with some affirmations. So as you sit in Sukhasana, I invite you to take Yana Mudra, so connecting the thumb and first finger, and just resting your hands onto your knees. I invite you to envision from your sit bones like tree roots going down into the earth. Finding your place here and now. As you inhale, find a little more length of the spine, the crown reaching up. And your exhale is your surrender and your letting go. The energy that no longer serves you, traveling down and being released down into those roots, into Mother Earth. In the inhale, you're pulling up the strength, the prana, into that root chakra, the base of your being, your sit bones. Maybe connecting with the color red. And the affirmations here are, I am grounded. I am safe. I am steady and strong. I have a right to be here. I am exactly where I need to be. I have enough, and I am enough. I ground myself with the ease of the breath. So using the breath as your connection to this earth energy, infinite prana. Pulling it into the body as you inhale, and releasing, sending it back as you exhale. With gratitude, with love. Think of breathing into the root chakra. Take 3 more slow, deep breaths. Breathing into our survival center. Feeling stable and secure. And from here, we'll gently come into child's pose. So coming onto your knees, allow those knees to go wide and just gently reaching the sit bones back towards the heels. Reach your arms out in front and connect the forehead down into the earth. The palms, these energy centers, open. Having this little circulation of that earth energy, that grounding energy, pulling it into the body, through the palms, through the third eye. Breathing it in. Exhale, releasing it back out. Soften the body, release tension. Circulating, grounding energy into the body with each breath in and each breath out. Take one more deep breath in child's pose. And slowly start to rise up. We'll come into downward facing dog. So bring your knees underneath your hips, untuck your toes, and gently start by lifting the sit bones up towards the sky. The palms are still connected, energy circulating through the palms. Now just start to bend one knee and then the other till you find a nice pleasant place in downward facing dog. The heels are pressing down towards the earth. We're finding this length through the spine. Sit bones pointed up and back. The navel hugging towards the spine. Take another deep breath here. Then gaze forward, bend your knees, step your right foot forward, and we'll lower the left knee down, coming into a low lunge. From here, hands can stay on the earth with the upper body just draping over top of the right leg. Or you could gently bring your hands to your hips and work on really sinking the pelvis down towards the earth. Wherever you are, take 5 deep breaths. Maybe closing your eyes and envision pulling up that earth energy. And exhaling, releasing it back down. Each breath, that root chakra becoming empowered, strengthened, balanced. After your 5th breath, gently place your hands back down on the earth. Untuck your right toes, straighten the right leg, and push back up into downward facing dog. Your feet are hip width apart. And slowly working on getting the heels towards the earth. Gaze forward. Bend your knees. Place your left foot forward. We'll drop the right knee down. Coming into low lunge, again, you can have hands still connected onto the earth, or gently bringing hands onto hips. We're focusing the area, our attention, our prana into that root chakra. So gently sink the pelvis closer towards the earth. Breathing here. Inhale, pulling prana up the feet and into the root chakra. Exhale, release. One more deep breath. And then hands come down, framing the foot. Untuck the right toes. Push back, downward facing dog. Press through the palms. Lift the hips and sit bones. And then come forward, waving forward with the body into plank position. And slowly lower elbows beside the body as you lower for chaturanga. Inhale, roll over the toes, upward facing dog. And hips up and back for downward facing dog. From here, gaze forward. We'll start to slowly walk the feet towards the hands. Coming into our forward fold. So really allow the upper body to be heavy. Uttanasana. From here, reach for either elbow and really sway the upper body side to side. Think of releasing the tension in the neck and the shoulders. Really feeling the connection into the feet. Breath is soft, eyes are closed. Take 2 more slow, deep breaths here. And then gently releasing the arms. We'll bend our knees, gently bring the toes pointing outwards, and sink your hips, coming into our malasana, or yogi squat. So we'll just turn to face you. From here, we're focusing on those sit bones and that connection down into the earth. If this is difficult for you, you can always have a little block here and have the sit bones resting on the block. This is a really wonderful pose to feel balanced and grounded and connected to the root chakra. So breathing here. Envision that circulation of energy. And one more deep breath. And slowly, if you had the block, just gently release the block. And we'll come up into our mountain pose. So having the toes, the big toes touching, and a little slight gap between your heels. Really press into all corners of your feet. Find this lifting action in the body, pulling the navel in towards the spine, crown reaching up. Tadasana, mountain pose. With our affirmations, I am grounded. I am connected. I am safe. Take one more deep breath. Envision prana rising up through the feet, into the body, and exhaling, coming back down as you exhale. Perfect. Let's flow a vinyasa here. So step to the top of your mat, and as you inhale, allow the arms to reach up and overhead. Exhale, folding forward, bowing down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Plant hands, step or jump back into a plank position, lowering chaturanga. Inhale, over the toes, shine the heart. And exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Slow, steady breath. On your next inhale, look forward and step your right foot forward. We'll turn into warrior two. So the left foot is now parallel to the back of your mat. The right knee stacked over top of the right ankle. And gently bring your hands to your hips. Again, sinking the pelvis down. And then opening the arms into warrior two. The whole body is strong and engaged. We envision the energy of the earth rising up as we inhale, exhaling out through the fingertips. And stay here. One more deep breath. And And hands come down, framing the foot. Step back into plank. Lower chaturanga. And inhale over the toes, shine the heart upward dog. And hips back, downward facing dog. Reset. Lengthen through the spine. Now step the left foot forward, coming into warrior two. So that right foot is grounded. Left knee stacked over the hips. We reach up and sink down. Warrior two. Each inhale, pulling up prana. Exhale, grounding through the feet into the earth. One more deep breath. And then hands come down, framing the foot. Step back into plank. Lower chaturanga. And inhale over the toes, upward dog. Hips back, downward facing dog. Nice slow deep breaths. And gaze forward. We'll step both feet towards the top of our mat. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Rising up. Try not to hit the TV. Upward. Rise up, Tadasana. Hands at hips and gently step wide on your mat. We're going to come into a forward fold. So tuck your toes inwards, heels outwards. Inhale, find length, and exhale, fold forward, releasing the crown of the head towards the earth. And slowly place your hands down on the earth, elbows bending straight back, and aiming to reach the crown of the head towards the earth. Again, if it doesn't quite reach, you can always place a block there and make that connection. And breathing, imagine energy rising up the legs as you inhale. Exhale down the spine and out through the crown of the head into the earth. Take one more deep breath. And then inhale, release. Place the block back behind. We're going to gently walk our hands over towards the right foot, bending through the right knee. And sinking low with the hips. Again, we're very close to the earth here. The left toes point up. And you may want to gently just bring your hands at heart center. Closing your eyes, envision circles of energy flowing in a clockwise direction at that root chakra. Envision the color red. And then slowly we'll take it to the other side. So you can have your hands on the earth as you shift over. Bringing the root chakra down close to the earth, right toes point up, and hands at heart. Maybe closing the eyes, maybe coming back to those mantras. I am steady and strong. I am exactly where I need to be. One more deep breath. And then hands will come back down onto the earth. Gently straighten the legs, lengthen through the spine, and this time reaching for the ankles or the big toes in yogi grip. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold forward, aiming to reach the crown of the head down towards the earth. And 5 deep breaths. Inhale, slowly rise. Hands underneath shoulders, lengthen up. Pull navel in, hands at hips, and slowly rise to standing. We'll turn your left toes towards the front of the mat. Step forward. And vinyasa. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, fold and bow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step or jump back into plank, lowering chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 2 deep breaths. Slowly lower onto the knees, find child's pose. Once again, palms and third eye, all the energy circulating in and through your body. Connect with the earth. Feel the support, the strength, the love. One more slow, deep breath. And then slowly rise up. We'll walk our hands towards our knees and just gently come down onto your sit bones, stretching both legs out in front. Now bend your right leg, bringing the sole of your feet, either the heel right towards the sit bones, or for a little more grounding energy, you can actually sit right onto that heel. You'll feel it activating that little pressure point connected to your root chakra there. So then have your left toes flexed. We're going to aim to just gently turn our shoulders facing the front of our mat. Inhale, find length. And exhale, slowly walking the hands down as we fold over top of that left leg. Take 5 deep breaths. And then slowly rise up. Release the right leg. We'll switch sides. So either placing the sole of the left foot into the inside of the right thigh, or even coming all the way up and sitting onto the heel. Inhale, lengthen as you bring your shoulders around, framing the front of your mat. And exhale, fold forward, releasing tension in the upper body and connecting in with breath as you surrender into the earth. One last deep breath. And then slowly start to rise back up. We'll release the left leg. And slowly make your way down onto your back. If you have a block handy, have that handy. Keep the soles of your feet on the earth. We're going to lift up into little bridge pose. So fingertips are grazing the heels here. Feel the connection of the shoulders, the back body, and the soles of your feet. As you inhale, tilt your pelvis forward and gently lift the hips up. Fingertips can stay connected towards your heels, or you may place your block underneath your sacrum and having a little supported bridge here. Arms can come down by your side. Just connected with breath. Think of releasing tension with each exhale and pulling in grounding energy as you inhale. And one more deep breath. Bring the awareness back into your feet. Press into the earth. Lift the hips. Remove your block and slowly lower down onto your mat into Shavasana. Allow your legs to go wide, your arms to go wide, and gently untuck the shoulder blades so they lie flat. Envision the earth energy rising up, holding you and supporting you in this moment. The body becomes heavy and surrenders down into the earth, being held and cradled, fully supported in this moment. Take 3 more deep breaths. Connecting to the magnitude and strength, the beauty of Mother Earth as it fills your body and expands from your being. And gently start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Slowly, when you're ready, roll onto right hand side of the body, cradling the head with the right arm. When you're ready, gently push up into seated position. Sukhasana, easy seated pose. Again, thumb and first finger connect. The sit bones anchor you into the earth. The crown of the head lifts. Spine is tall. Breath is soft. And bringing awareness to the sit bones, to the tailbone, to our root chakra. Breathing into that space. Vision red light shining, or even rotating in a clockwise direction. Coming back to our affirmations. I am grounded. I am safe. I am steady and strong. I have a right to be here. I am exactly where I need to be. I have enough, and I am enough. I ground myself with the ease of the breath. So using the breath to feel anchored, grounded, and connected in this moment. Thank you so much for joining today to help balance the root chakra. Namaste.